In a town filled with big, tough trucks that rumbled and roared lived a small, bright blue pickup named Pip. Unlike the other trucks who loved hauling heavy loads and showing off their engine power, Pip had a secret dream. More than anything in the world, Pip wanted to dance. Every evening, when the day's work was done and the other trucks were parked in their garages, Pip would sneak out to a quiet, moonlit clearing. There, with fireflies as his spotlights and the crickets as his orchestra, he'd try to move with grace. But his wheels felt clumsy, his chassis stiff. He'd try to spin, but only manage a clunky circle. He'd try to leap, but his tires would just bounce awkwardly. The other trucks, if they saw him, would just laugh. Trucks don't dance, they'd bellow. Trucks haul. Trucks work. Feeling dejected, Pip would often return to his garage, his engine humming a sad tune. One day, a traveling circus came to town. Pip watched in awe from a distance as graceful acrobats flew through the air and nimble dancers twirled across the stage. Their movements were so fluid, so joyful, it made Pip's own dream feel even stronger. That night, he couldn't resist. He drove to the empty circus tent, its colorful canvas glowing under the stars. He tried to mimic the dancers, a little twirl here, a small hop there. It was still clumsy, but this time something felt different. He was filled with the magic of the circus. Suddenly, a soft voice said, "That's a lovely little shuffle you've got there." Startled, Pip spun around. It was a wise old unicycle leaning against a tent pole. He had been a performer for many years. "Don't let your heavy frame stop you," the unicycle advised. "Dancing isn't about being light. It's about feeling the music in your very soul. It's about balance and rhythm, not just leaps and twirls. Find your asterisk rhythm." Pip took the unicycle's words to heart. He stopped trying to be like the human dancers. Instead, he started listening to the rhythm of his own engine, the gentle thrum of his motor. He learned to sway smoothly from side to side, to roll forward and backward in time with the beat in his heart. He discovered he could do a wonderful sort of waltz by weaving between the trees, and a joyful jig by bouncing his tires in a happy, rhythmic pattern. He wasn't leaping like a ballet dancer. He was rolling with soul. He was truck dancing. The next evening, Pip returned to his clearing, not with shyness, but with confidence. He revved his engine, not with a roar, but with a rhythmic pulse. He began his dance. He swirled, he swayed, he rolled in perfect harmony with the night. One by one, the other trucks, drawn by the unusual sounds, came to watch. They expected to laugh, but they fell silent. They saw Pip, not being silly, but expressing pure, unadulterated joy. He was magnificent. Soon, a young forklift shyly rolled forward and tried to copy a sway. Then, a big cement mixer started to spin its drum in time with Pip's movements. Before long, the entire clearing was filled with trucks, each finding their own unique way to move, to roll, to dance. Pip, the little blue truck who dared to be different, had taught them all that you don't need feet to dance, you just need a heart full of music. Thank you so much for watching Pip's story. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tales from our little town. See you next time.